Hello, everyone. I want to give you a quick review of my Fitbit Versa, which I just got here a couple days ago. And I want to tell you that I am a user. I'm a fitness person. I like to go out and jog, and I've been using an app called Runkeeper for years to track my mileage and to kind of keep up with my exercise. And I really like the Runkeeper app. It's great. If you're running on a track, you can actually track your mileage using Runkeeper, and it's got a history portion to it. And I really, really like it. But I had some friends that were talking about the Fitbit Versa, and I figured I'd just go ahead and get one. And so far, I've had it, like I say, for a couple of days, and I am kind of impressed with it. One thing that really impresses me is you notice that there's no display right at this particular time, but if you twist your arm, it'll come on. Um, and the display there's a lot of different clock faces there. You can see that I haven't done much today, and once it stays on there for about 10 seconds or so, 5 or 10 seconds, and it goes back dark again, and that saves your battery life. So let me twist my arm again, and it should come right back on. There we go. You can see I got the date, and I've got the charge. It tells you how much charge it's got. Also tells you I've only done 75 steps today. I really like this thing. It's easy on off, easy to take off, and easy to put back on. So I'm going to take it off right now, and I'm going to take and um, show you some things on it and tell you some things about what I like about it and so forth. So let me go ahead and pull it on off. Okay, we got it off here. Now, press the button here, and it'll come on, and you can see there that my heart rate, recently it was 74. I got a resting heart rate of right around 60 beats per second. It shows you that I do quite a lot of exercise. Let me pull this thing on out here so you can see. All right, so you can go through the various things here. It'll give you all sorts of displays and so forth. Um, like you can see there, I haven't done much today at all. 75 steps. I'm getting ready to go exercise. I've had it on charge, and that's the reason why I haven't got any more on it today. Last couple of days, I've done like 15,000 steps on average, but I really like it. Now, I would like to tell you a couple of things about it. That I'm like an honest user. Uh, One thing that I've noticed here on YouTube is you have people that all they do is they buy things and they do an analysis, and you'll see them. They'll be taking the thing out of the box, and they'll tell you what they like about it and what they don't like about it and all this. Uh, and a lot of these people that are doing analysis, like on Fitbit and a bunch of other things, they're really not users at all. They're like um, all they do is evaluate things. And I saw a couple of these things on the Fitbit Versa and on Fitbit other devices, and I'll tell you what, those people, a lot of those people have never exercised at all in their life. They've never went out and walked 2 or 3 or 4 miles. They don't jog. All they do is they evaluate things. And I think it's important for actual users to actually evaluate products and to tell you what they think about it. But those guys, a lot of them that are using it, a lot of them that are doing these evaluations are not really users at all. They're all they do is evaluate products. And I know this one video that I saw. This guy was evaluating a Fitbit Versa, and he says, "Well, I've got this other Fitbit, and I've got this other Fitbit, and I've got this other Fitbit." I mean, he's got 5 or 6 versions of Fitbit that he's evaluated. And he's really not an active user of Fitbit. All he does is evaluate things. So I think it's really important that users, like myself, get on and tell people what they think of the product. And so far, the Fitbit Versa, I like it. It's got a lot of different clock faces. It tells me, the clock face that I have put out tells me what time it is. It tells me the month and the day of the month, and it also tells me what my heart rate is and how many steps I've done in that particular day. So I like it, and I also really like the fact that when you just twist it to take a look at the time, it automatically comes on, stays on for about 5 seconds. You don't have to tap it or anything. I mean, it just automatically comes on. And I really like that. I don't wear a watch anymore. Used to in the past, before cell phones, I would wear a watch. Nowadays, what I would have to do here over the last year or so, if I wanted to know the time, I have to take my phone out of my holster. I wear my phone on a holster on my belt because I'm pretty active, and I don't want to put it in my pocket and set on and break it. A lot of people do that with their phones. So what I do is I've got this Fitbit now, and all I got to do is turn it, and it'll automatically come on. I don't think it will do it now in my because I don't have it on my arm. But if I've got it on my arm, all I got to do is twist my arm, and it'll come on and show me what time it is and what day of the week it is and what day of the month it is. So, and also it will tell me how many steps I've done. It'll give me the time, and it'll also give me my heart rate. Now, a couple of things I want to say about watches and about the Fitbit Versa. A couple of recommendations that I have, and that is I have in the past I've had watches, and I've worn them quite a lot, and I've gotten some irritation in the past from wearing watches. And you can also get irritation from wearing a product like the Apple Watch or Fitbit Versa or Garmin device to track your mileage and track your athletics. What you need to do is to keep your arm from getting irritated is you need to take these things off and let your arm rest, let your arm get some air. Otherwise, you're probably going to experience some irritation if you wear the device all the time. Some people actually wear them to bed and overnight and so forth. Now, I think it's a good idea you take it off at night and lay it up. Some devices will track your pulse rate during your sleep and give you a history. The Fitbit Versa, as far as I can see, does not do that. However, it does give you a pulse rate while you're exercising and so forth, and you can see how it changes. So I would say don't wear it all the time. You don't wear your socks and shoes all the time. You don't wear your glasses all the time. You take them off when you go to bed. And same with your clothing. You take them off. Your skin needs to breathe. Your feet needs to breathe. And also, if you got false teeth, you take them out at night. So these devices, glasses, false teeth, shoes and socks are not meant to be worn all the time. You need to take them off a while and let your arm and let your skin rest. Another thing you can do to help this thing work a lot better is you can actually shave your arm, shave the hairs off of your arm right in here where the thing fits. And I did this the other day. And that will help the device work a lot better. So once again, I'm impressed with my Fitbit Versa. It's got a lot of uses and a lot of practicality, and I like it because all I got to do is twist my arm and I can see the time and the date, and I don't have to take my cell phone out of my holster and take a look at it. Also, using a Versa if I'm hiking or walking, doing a hike, it's got GPS and it tracks my mileage, and it frees up my phone so I don't have to use the Runkeeper app. I can actually use my phone to take a video or do something else with. I don't have to have my phone doing something that this particular Fitbit Versa can do. So I really like it, and once again, I've only had it a couple of days. So what I'll do here in the future, after I've had it for another month or so, I'll take and do another video on that, and you folks can, I'll tell you what I think about it at that particular point in time. But this, once again, this is an honest user here, a person that gets out and hikes and jogs and stuff a lot and walks, and it's not some person just evaluating data that's are evaluating a product, and they really are not really a user of the product or anything like that, like a lot of these evaluations are that you see on YouTube. So anyway, thanks a lot, and you folks have a nice day, and I hope this gives you some good tips, and I hope this helps you out if you're thinking about buying one of these things, or it helps you out in using these things. So thanks a lot, and you folks have a nice day.